Welcome to Everything CPA and Private Equity, where we unpack the evolving relationship between accounting firms, private equity, and other strategics. I'm David Wolfskehl, a partner at Whitman Transition Advisors.
And I'm Phil Whitman, CEO of Whitman Transition Advisors. And we've chatted with more than 150 private equity groups. We've actually closed over 40 transactions with those private equity groups. And we're bringing you firsthand insights from the front lines.
And whether you're exploring your first deal, putting your toe in the water, refining your strategy, we're here to guide you with real stories, expert advice, actionable takeaways. Let's dive in. Hey, this is David Wolfskehl of Everything CPA and Private Equity. I just want to share some insights and thoughts with all our listeners about what 2025 will bring us. And, one thing that we're continuing to see in 25 and the end of 24 is new players continue to come into the marketplace. And I think that's really important because new players sometimes have new ideas, new models, new things that fit our clients better. And that's why we're always willing to meet with new players, to hear what they have to say so that we can bring value. So these new players bring new life. I think multiples are both going up for the right firms, for those highly profitable, highly niched, well-run firms. And I think in some ways they're also going down, as these firms are getting success, like we saw with CPA firms as well, right? People get more particular about what's a good fit. So again, I think the number one thing that you can do as a leader of a firm is to run your company really, really well. And so whether you remain independent or you sell, you're going to make more money while you're doing it. We're seeing, we know that some of the larger firms, the Eisners, the Citrons, they're going to be looking at their first flip probably in 25, and let's see what happens. But that is a big piece and a big stamp of approval that this focus is going to continue. We really see 50% of firms out there aren't really ready for a PE investment. They might not have the right leadership, but a lot of them don't have the right profitability within their firms. And that's really why we start the Profit Team, so that we can help firms increase their profitability so they have these opportunities for, increasing the value of their firm. This is probably the first time in the world that we could say for our Profit Team that for every dollar saved, a year from now, you could get a 4, 5, 6, 7 times value on every dollar you save. And there's things that you can do that have an impact relatively quickly. And profitability continues to be a big driver. So if you're thinking about doing something, if you want to explore doing something, looking internally, looking at that profitability, looking at your bench, looking at your niches, those are all things that you can do to prepare yourself. And like I said, at Whitman Transition Advisors, we know some people are going to be jumping in here. Some people aren't. We have solutions for whatever you want, but if you want to remain independent, you're still going to be impacted by this new competition. And so running your company as positive as possible, your firm as positive as possible, as profitable, bringing some of those solutions in become critically important. So we know that probably only about 200 firms have taken PE investments. It seems like it's everybody. But there's over 44,000 firms that are part of the AICPA, and there's probably 60,000 plus firms. So in many ways, this is the beginning of the beginning. We're going to continue to offer you education. We're going to continue to offer you insights so that as you think about your firm and you think about your future, you have the information necessary to take those actions. So wherever you are in your journey, we're here to help you. And we hope you have a great 2025 and you go crush it. So this is David Wolfskehl. Have a great day.
Thank you for tuning into Everything CPA and Private Equity. Every episode brings fresh insight. However, there's always more to talk about.
Don't miss an episode. Subscribe wherever you watch podcasts. Have a question or topic you'd like us to cover. We'd love for you to reach out to us.
Together, we will help you navigate this dynamic landscape so that we can help you achieve your goals. Until next time, keep making moves that matter.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.